Usually when you harvest your onions and garlic and that, you hang them up in netting. But if you run out, you can always use the kids' fishing nets. Hey, welcome back. What's that? What happened? Well, not what happened. We were donated this from my sister. And she goes, oh, I've got something you might want for your greenhouse. It's an old one, a second hand, it's not brand new. But that doesn't matter. 100% free, they cost about 80 quid. And that is for next season, for the starting off all the fruit and veg, veg. Especially for growing chilies for my son and peppers for me. So the family came up and put that up. I should have recorded it all and done a time lapse on it, because it was so funny. It was really, really cute the way it happened. So I'm inside the green bit, which wasn't on at the time, putting it all together. And let me open it so you can see what I mean. Do it one-handed. Went off. There we go. So it's going to have shelving all the way around it. I've got to put this on. So all the way around, so 2 layers of shelving. And it was very cute the way it was all put together. There's my plot. Because what happened was my kids were in this bit. So my little girl was here, and she was handing my wife the bits, and my son was handing the join section. So everywhere there's a join, like there, etc. There's little plastic clips and stuff. You can just about see him there. And he was holding the correct one, so we put it all up in about 30 minutes. It was a right team effort, and very, very successful. Now, I'm up here really early today. What time is it? Well, not really early. It is, 7:20ish. And the idea is to actually start digging all this out over the next day or so. And this is going to become the grass area for the kids. And the idea is to put a pole from here all the way up to about 6 foot or so or more. I've got some behind the shed here left over. So if you look down here, we've got poles and stuff. And then put another one at the end over here, sort of thing. Another one up about 6-7 foot. And we get a camouflage netting that goes across it and then over, sort of thing. So it'll tilt down, join onto the edge of the shed or something. The idea of that being, this will end up being a shaded area when we're up here, so the children can play, read their books, etc. Or come and help. They like helping a lot, but I know in future they're going to be wanting to sit here, read their books, play other games or whatever they're going to do. So that's the idea. So we want to dig all this out. Well, I want to dig it all out, turn it all over, like I've done to this lot, and then re-sow it so it becomes a proper lawn. Because at the moment it's so bumpy. It's painful even to walk across, let alone sit on or anything. So today's thing is to dig all this out. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm going to try. And let me show you the squashes, because they've been quite a success on my wife's part. And let's have a look. Careful, I'm treading. So if you can see the size of this, there's my hand. There's my hand right next to it. So incredibly big. And there's another one there. And yes, it's got 1, 2, 3. I think there's 5, or there were 5. This is what we were saying when we were up here the day before yesterday. We were sure there was 5, and there's only 4 now. And the other thing that's happened, unfortunately, is the corn's going brown. That's a good sign. Is this front end of the corn here has all been smashed and broken. It's all been opened. So I'm guessing the birds have landed on it, trying to eat the blooming stuff. It's collapsed, and they've killed a load of it off. Unfortunately, so that's not going to turn anything. So if we get a couple of bits of cobs out of that, we'll be happy. as for the rest of the garden, I'll show you a picture now of my daughter. Can I grow a carrot? Yes, we can. She was very happy with that. Here was the carrot. And we've grown loads of them now, so carrots, tick, done. And we're just going to stop growing now, because we're going to move, like I said, these two beds that way a bit, and these two beds that way a bit, to give a pathway between there. And then we've got to sort all this area out and still the carpet that's under this bed. So there's lots to get done. And also you can see that brambles are starting to grow. And if I walk down that path, if I walk down that bit there, it's full of brambles as well. So, yep, lots of work to get done. Get this site ready for winter and then ready for next year. Let's get on with it. So, first trench, about 12 more to go, so that took what, 10 minutes. Yeah, let's see if I can finish it. That's pretty gross. Just swallowed my first fly of the day. Right, I'll continue on doing that, and this is it, finished. Right, there you go, all done. So this is all going to be grass, then there'll be 2 more beds there. Right, what I'm going to do is actually pick a couple of sweet peppers. I'll show you why in a second. Right, here's my sweet pepper plants, and you can see the size of these peppers. There we go. They are huge, but they're not ripening up, or they're not going red. So what I'm going to do is cut this big one, this one that's touching the ground here, off, simply because they might start rotting. So, there we go. Knife as a comparison. Really 2 brilliant sized ones. And there's another one over there. On this one, I'm going to leave that on there. And there's like loads more under here as well. I want to see if I can ripen them off the vine and see if they ripen, basically. Right, I'm just going to do some watering, and that'll be me for this day. This area still needs to be raked over and levelled and everything, but that's another day. So what I'm going to do is water all that and head on home, because I've been here for over an hour now, so it's time to go.